As an AP Human Geography student, you are covering tons of important topics, from migration patterns to urban land use to economic development. Not only will this information make you a better global citizen, but it will also coincidentally prepare you for the AP Human Geography exam. And in a crazy turn of events, I'm going to be talking about that exam right now. The AP Human Geography exam is shorter than many other AP tests. It's only 2 hours and 15 minutes. Now that sounds like a breeze compared to some of the 3-hour-plus marathons. You'll have a full hour for the multiple choice section and an hour and 15 minutes for the free response section. Each section will account for 50% of your score. Well, of course, this AP exam, like so many others, is changing beginning with the May 2020 administration. So here's what you need to know. In previous years, the multiple choice section consisted of 75 questions and the question types varied from exam to exam. As of May 2020, you'll only have to tackle a cool 60 questions. You are bound to feel less rushed, and dare I say it, it's good for your human geography. And if you're aiming for a score of 4 or 5, you'll need to get at least 40 of the 60 questions correct. That is totally doable. The question types will also be changing. You can expect both individual and set-based questions, specifically 5 to 8 sets of 2 to 3 questions each. And on this updated exam, you'll find an emphasis on analyzing both qualitative and quantitative sources. What does that actually mean? Well, roughly 30 to 40% of the questions will have you refer to a varied combination of maps, graphs, tables, charts, infographics, or landscapes. So you'll definitely want to practice interpreting data. Take a look at this example from our Cracking the AP Human Geography book involving a map of Spain. On this one, involving a graph, without getting into the specifics, you can easily see that these require interpretive chops, and you've got those. Here's another fun fact about the multiple choice section. The questions don't come in any particular order, so be ready to jump from a population question to a city model question to a question on religions and on and on. Your intellectual agility will definitely help you here. The free response section is also evolving a bit. You'll still have to answer 3 questions, but each individual question will now be worth 7 points instead of on the previous administration's 5 to 8 points in a range. So what you should take away from this is that you'll know exactly what you can count on seeing and how much it'll be worth. That's truer than ever for the free response questions. While those FRQs, and there are 3 of them altogether, used to vary from year to year, starting in May 2020, they'll remain consistent. Here's what you'll be asked to do. For question 1, explain a geographical situation or scenario. Pretty straightforward, right? Then in question 2, explain geographic data. Don't worry, you'll be given a map, image, or some collection of data points. And finally, question 3, explain geographic data. Yes, again, but there's a twist. This time you'll be given 2 sources, which could be qualitative, quantitative, or both. Overall, you'll be asked to address a variety of geographic relationships, patterns, and outcomes, and to apply a range of concepts and models. And take note, at least 2 of these questions will require you to explain spatial relationships by assessing geographic scales. Now, what do I mean by geographic scales? Examples include human settlements, like the home or community or states subdivided into legal jurisdictions. Think the state of Michigan that has 83 counties. Or economic scales, like core, semi-periphery, and periphery. Now I know all that seems like a lot, but it's nothing that you can't handle. If you're starting to wonder how you're going to prepare for this exam, we've got you covered. Check out our fully updated for 2020 editions of Cracking the AP Human Geography Exam Guidebook. Our premium edition features 5 full-length practice tests, and our standard edition has 2 full-length practice tests. Plus, both editions have all content to review that you'll need to earn that coveted 5 on the exam. Folks, as always, thanks so much for watching. Subscribe to our channel so that you never miss an update about standardized tests. Happy prepping.